Okay, so you've probably heard about all the buzz around AI these days, especially chatbots. Seems like everybody's talking about OpenAI, DeepSeek, the big names. But get this, there's this French startup, Mistral AI, and they're kind of shaking things up a bit. They've got this new chatbot. It's called LeChat, and they're going head to head with those big companies I mentioned. They just launched a free mobile app so anyone can try it out, and they're also rolling out an enterprise level, for big businesses. So what makes Mistral so different? Well, for one thing, they're really focused on data privacy and security, which is a big concern for a lot of companies, especially in Europe. Think about it. Businesses handle tons of sensitive information every day, customer data, financial records, you name it. So when it comes to choosing an AI tool, they have to be extra careful. Data privacy is a top priority, and Mistral gets that. They're not subject to those Chinese data laws like some other AI companies. And that's a huge selling point for European businesses that need to comply with GDPR, the strict data protection rules. It's like they're saying, look, if you're worried about keeping your data safe, we're the right choice. But it's not just about security. Maristral's also bragging about how fast their AI is. They say LeChat can generate responses crazy fast, like up to 1,000 words per second. That's insane. Imagine getting an answer to a complex question in, like a split second. That kind of speed could really revolutionize how businesses use AI, right? And here's another cool thing. LeChat doesn't just rely on what it already knows. It actually integrates real-time web searches, pulls info from news articles and social media, so it's constantly learning and updating its knowledge, staying up to date. Okay, so we've got the data privacy thing, the speed thing, but what about the cost? Well, Mistral's actually undercutting some of the big players on price too. Their Pro plan starts at like $14.99 a month, which is pretty reasonable. And get this, a lot of the features, even those super fast responses, they're free. Of course, there are some limits for those power users who need a ton of capacity. But they also have a team plan with priority support and even a whole enterprise setup. That lets companies use their own custom-built AI models. So there's a lot of flexibility there. So now you're probably thinking, all right, this all sounds pretty impressive, but what does it actually mean for me? Well, here's the thing. Mistral's success, even though they're still a small startup, shows that there's definitely room for new players in the AI world. It means more choices for businesses and individuals, right? And potentially even better safeguards for our data. But what really gets me thinking is this. If a small company like Mistral can create a tool that rivals those giants, what does that mean for the future of AI? What other incredible innovations are just around the corner? It's a really exciting time to be following this field, that's for sure. So I bet you're thinking, okay, another AI chatbot, what's the big deal? But hold on, because Mistral isn't just aiming for, everyday users with their app. They're going after big companies too. They really think they can win over those businesses. And you know what? They might have a point. See, a lot of companies, they've been kind of hesitant to jump all in on AI tools. And a big reason for that is, well, they're worried about data privacy and security. Makes sense, right? They don't want their sensitive info, customer data, all that being handled by some third-party AI, especially if they don't know where that data is going or who has access to it. That's a big risk. So Mistral sees this, right? They see this hesitation and they think, aha, opportunity. They're really hammering home their commitment to data privacy and security. It's like their main selling point. And remember, they're not under those Chinese data laws, which is a big relief for a lot of companies, especially in Europe, because those European businesses, they have to comply with GDPR, those super strict data protection rules. So Mistral's basically saying, hey, if you're worried about data privacy, we're the good guys, we get it. But it's not just about keeping data safe, right? Mistral is also banking on the fact that their AI is blazing fast. They're claiming LeChat can spit out responses at like 1,000 words per second. I mean, that's way faster than some of the other AI chatbots out there. It's kind of mind-blowing. Think about it. You ask a question, bam, you get an answer almost instantly. No waiting around. That can be a game changer for businesses that need information fast, to make decisions quickly. So you've got data privacy on one hand and speed and efficiency on the other. That's a pretty powerful combo, right? Especially for businesses that are looking for an AI they can trust, they can keep up with them. Okay, so we've talked a lot about Mistral, their chatbot, all that. But even if you're not super worried about data privacy, you got to admit, their focus on speed, on keeping costs down, it makes LeChat pretty tempting. Imagine having this incredibly smart assistant right in your pocket, ready to answer any question, write stuff for you, even help you research things, and all that in just seconds. That's the power of AI. And it's just getting started. I mean, who knows what amazing AI tools are coming next, right? It's such a
Yeah.
fast-moving field. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting to be watching it all unfold, It makes you wonder what the future holds for AI for all of us, really.